From the Haas Pavilion, we're here where the Cal Golden Bears are going to be battling the Oregon State Beavers. It's Cal Senior Day today, so we got Oregon State coming in at 8-8. They're trying to push their way to the Pac-12 tournament. And right now we have Cal warming up, getting ready to battle them. They're coming in at 6-9, so this is going to be a really big game for Cal. They're going to have to win this to be able to get a chance to get into the Pac-12 tournament, to be able to compete to get into the NCAAs or even an NIT bid. So we'll see you at halftime.
And you feeling stakes is high. You know them stakes is high when we talking about them. Stakes is high. You know them stakes is high. We be talking about them. Stakes is high. You know them stakes is high. The Instamatic focal point bringing damage to your burrow. Be some brothers from the east with the beats that be thorough. Got the solar gravitation, so I'm bound to pull it. I gets down like brothers are found, ducking from bullets. Gun control means using both hands in my land. Where it's all about the cautious living. Migrating to a higher form of consequence. Compliments. Struggling, that shouldn't be notable. Man, every word I say should be a hip-hop slang. Sick of half-ass award shows, sick of name brand clothes, cocaine and cracks, which brings sickness to blacks. Sick of swole-head rappers with they sickening raps, clappers and gats, making the whole sick world collapse. The facts are getting sicker, even sicker perhaps. I stick a push to make a bundle to escape the maps. Man, life can get all, baby, you better work it out. Now let me tell you what it's all about. A skin not considered equal. A meteor has more right than my people who be wasting time screaming who they've hated. That's why the native tongues has officially been reinstated. Yeah. Stakes is high. You know them stakes is high. We talking about them. Stakes is high. Y'all know them stakes is high when we dealing with them. Come on. Stakes is high.
Hey, we're here at halftime with Cal has a 1-point lead over Oregon State, 32-31. It's been a back and forth game. Cal took an early lead behind Bird, hitting 3 3-pointers, so he's leading Cal at halftime. And then Oregon State, they marched right back to actually take the lead before Matthews hit a 3-pointer and one traditional 3-pointer to give Cal a lead. See you after the game.
When we dealing with them. Come on. Stakes is high. Man, hey, stakes is
what
high.
About that love?
Yo, it's about love of cars, love for funds, love for opposite, love for fame and wealth, love for the fact of no longer loving yourself, kid. We living in them days of the man-made ways where every aspect is vivid. Give it to you 24/7 on the microphone. Plug one, translating the zone. No offense to a player, but yo, I don't play. And if you take offense,
investing in fantasies and not God. Welcome to reality. See, times is hard. People try to snatch the credit, but can't claim the card. Show how to make your mama cry. Better watch the way you spend it, cause the stakes is high.
You know them stakes is high when you're dealing with the stakes is high.
Come on.
Man, them stakes is high.
Check it. I think that smiling in public is against the law. Cause love don't get you through life no more. It's who you know and how you son. And how you getting in and who the man holding me up. And how was the skin and how high. Yo, what up, high? I heard you caught a body. Seem like every man and woman shared a life with John Gotti.
But they ain't organized.
Mixing crimes with life enzymes. Taking the big shot out. Better than they know they daughters and they sons.
Yo, people go through pain and still don't gain positive contact.
Back here, we just finished up with Cal, and they had a big game tonight, finishing up strong. Went on an 18-0 second half run.
Wow. I don't even know. I guess we just turned it up a little bit, and we're getting stops, we're scoring, we're just flowing, and you know, when guys on our team start making shots, when you got Jordan making shots, Dave's being a beast down low, you get bench production from Sam, you know, Tyrone's running the offense, you know, we're a really dangerous team, and I think that's what happened out there.
Kravish, their center, David Kravish, his last game in Haas Pavilion, 13 points, 13 rebounds, and 3 block shots. He was really the key to their inside presence.
He's obviously meant a great deal to this university, but I think for me, a great help to allow me to do my job, and I've said it before, because again, when you take over a program, it's always hard, especially a guy like him who's a senior. You know, you kind of set in your ways, you understand the lay of the land, how I know the style, I know the system, I know the coach, I know the staff. And then all of a sudden there's a change, especially when you're not from these neck of the woods. That can be tough for a young guy. But I thought he did a great job really embracing me and our staff and allowing us to do our job. And when you have seniors that understand this is what we need to do in order for us to be successful, then it helps. And now all of a sudden you develop and you create a culture and it becomes a way of life. And I thought he did a great job with that.
You can't really ask for anything better for that, for your senior game. You guys down 8, and then it seems like it's really the defense that turned the game around for you guys. Can you talk about your blocks and one of the top block getter in the Pac-12 history?
Yeah, you know, for us, especially when we play good defense, you know, when we're locking down, we're not making bad plays or trying to take risks and getting blown by. When we're just sitting down and we get those defensive rebounds, we can really get out. And it, you know, like I just said, it really feeds our momentum, feeds our energy, because you know, when you play a really good defensive possession, you can get out and run on the other team. That, you know, that's just a boost. That's just extra energy. And so, you know, it was great for us today, and let's just hope we can carry it into the next game. You know, keep getting better every day.
Can you talk about a little bit on the offensive end too? Then the way you finished strong down the stretch. And
yeah, you know, we were attacking the lane. We were really attacking the lane. I think that put some pressure on them. They had to come out of the zone, and I think that kind of hurt them a little bit, because you know we got a lot of guys who can really get to the basket. So I think that kind of that might have put them back, and then the other big guy got 5 fouls, so that kind of took some of their size out of the middle.
You guys were down. David got a big block, and then all of a sudden the momentum switched, and then from the defense kind of triggering that to where you guys got an 18-0 run.
I think really just making the adjustment. They had a flow going. We were stagnant offensively. And what they do a good job. Looks like a 2-3, a 3-2 kind of a matchup. But more important, we didn't have a presence around the rim to be able to post up bodies. Whether you score the ball or not, we had to have somebody posting those big guys up, because those big guys are roaming freely to the corners. So we just made the adjustment, making our bigs post up, adjusted a couple of things, but then in transition to be able to attack. We can't allow those guys to set up in their half court, to move the ball offensively on the offensive end, then all of a sudden come on the defensive end, set up their offense, and we get stagnant. We got to be aggressive and attack the rim, make plays, because again, they're used to 50-point games. So we got to try to speed this thing up. And we made plays and made shots.
Yeah, that was great. You know, yeah, it's one of those things that you really only get one time, and it still hasn't quite hit me yet that I'm not going to play another game here. But it's, you know, Haas is a great place, a great environment, especially for, you know, college basketball. And you know, I'm going to miss it for sure.
And Kravish had help on the perimeter too. We had 3 other of the players in double-digit scoring. We had Tyrone Wallace with 12, Jabari Bird with 14, and Jordan Matthews finished with 17. So Cal really needs to win these next few games, though, if they want to have a good chance in the Pac-12 tournament. Next week they go to the Arizona schools. We'll see how they fare there. But this is their last chance to be able to make an impression getting ready for the March tournaments. We're signing off here from Haas Pavilion. Thanks a lot for joining us.